Hello everyone. We are here. Adrian is fixing his mic, but we are glad to see you. And in a moment, we will answer your question.
Hello. Let's see.
I hope
okay, it's
you are
working now.
all okay. Perfect. I hope you are doing all well. Hope you are getting on with your project, because today is the final Q&A session before the deadline, and today is the last chance you can clarify any questions with us.
Yes, indeed. So if you have any questions, don't forget to put them on ahaslides.com/grads. And I put it now in the chat, and I think we've got already so many questions, so I think it's ready now to start answering those questions. So let me put that up.
Yeah, let's go to those questions.
Okay, let's do this. So first question is from Arno, and I already see like 3 questions from him. So it would be helpful to get feedback for the previous assignments. I don't know if I did it correct or not, which slows me down in the project as I don't know the correct way to do things. Okay. So we've checked partially the assignments, not completely all of them. For the fourth assignment, for the one with data visualization, all of them did quite good. For 1 and 2, there's like, it's like if you got the answer correct, that's good enough for us. So that's not. But I think you're referring maybe for the last assignment with the machine learning one, I think, because that one was most of you are struggling. So if you want particular feedback for a particular assignment, we can check it out. Just write us an email. I'll give you then a feedback on that.
Yeah. And overall, like if in assignment 4 you train model and do predictions and you didn't get any errors, it's already a good sign of that you are on the right track. That's a small sign that you're doing right. Of course, there is like, especially when you are optimizing machine learning models, it's hard to say immediately what you're doing, what is right, what is wrong. Usually you need to experiment, but as long as you're running your code without errors, it's already a very important step to being correct.
Finally, some words of encouragement, Arno. I actually feel that a lot. Like this uncertainty if I'm going the right path, if I'm not, especially when it comes to data visualization. I'm not sure if I, explore the data enough, if I'm missing anything. The feeling is you always experience it. So don't worry if you feel like that. But if you really need some feedback, then we'll gladly help you out. Okay. Andy asked, what is the recommended way to decide which columns to pick for the prediction and which to drop? Oof, there are a lot of things we can talk about this.
I mean, I think the simple way would be correlation matrix. Do you agree with me, Adrian?
That's the first thing, yes.
Yeah, and we talked about correlation in this course, so that would be the fastest, the sure, like one of the ways to do it.
Another thing is also checking, let's say you build the model and you're not happy with the results, what you can do is also check the importance features. If you use like the random forest model, you can check the importance plot, and just take the top those ones which are not contributing in any way with the model. You can remove them. That might also help you partially with the performance.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Andy asked, considering the assignment, what is the most profitable chain city? I am confused with tasks like that because I would simply calculate the sum of the profit for each city and then I would see.
Next, there is continuation of that question further.
Okay. Which is ranked highest. Then I would see which is ranked highest. But sometimes one calculates the mean value of it. Why? Is it really better when calculating high or low rankings? Okay, let me think what he was referring to. So
I think it's assignment number 3.
Yeah. I'm just trying to understand his question.
Yeah. Zone of each, and then I will see. The things that you need to like why there is like sometimes you can take a sum which I think can be applied in this case, but sometimes you need to take mean when the just imagine the case where the amount of shops in each city is different. So for example, let's say in Graz there is 10 shops, and in Salzburg there is like 2 shops. And if you sum them, then in Graz the total value will be bigger because there's 10 shops. But if you take average, it can be that in Salzburg, on average, a shop makes more profit than in Graz. That's the logic. That's the logic behind using mean over the sum. So this things, they are not excluding each other. It's you need to take to consideration both and really think what question you are answering.
Okay. I hope that answered your question, Andy. Klaus asked, I have some off-topic question. One of the impressive things around your presentation is your intro, both video and music. How did you do that? Just taken from the internet, or is it done by yourself? So basically, I bought royalty-free stock footages, and those stock footages I then put them together, and the music is also royalty-free music. That said, I also make music, but that's not, I think, related for this question. Klaus asks another question. Are you sure 10th of May is a hard limit for competition? How many did already contribute? Is 17th of May conceivable for you as a limit? I'm not sure if I will get it done by until 10th May. So we've got several submissions that it's worth doing the competition. That's for sure. But what we would but we understand that for some of them, maybe with busy schedules, even though they did all assignments, they still want to work on the last assignment. We were willing to move the limit to a bit, like a soft let's say you maybe 2 days more. Tuesday, Bogdan, would you say it's okay?
So 10th of May is the deadline. It's not hard deadline. So if you submit, on 11th of May, we will still look on it. But the final presentation of the projects will be on next Thursday. So it will be 14th of May, if I'm correct. So yes. After that, there won't be a final project. So I recommend, Tuesday would be the latest because we need to take time to look on the projects and evaluate them. But yeah, that's the latest. On Thursday we will present winners, but you still have time to finish the project till the end of May to receive a certificate.
finally you just have to do the final project until the competition deadline. You don't have to have all assignment done until then. So just we just for but the problem is with competition, if you don't have the assignments, you might, because there's some points, then 10% of the grade is also by your assignments. But you know, if your projects are really amazing, then it doesn't really matter, I would say, at that point.
So yeah, focus on focus on final project and try to submit it till next week, and then you can finish assignment.
Arna asked, I'm a little stuck here. Tried the UFC dataset. Could fill up missing values, etc. Categorize some columns, made a ranked first classifier model which predicts winners, but
next question.
But when I predict values where I know the winner already, I fail in about 10% of the cases. Is this normal? Furthermore, the features important stuff is totally not working for me. I don't get insights.
Yeah, that's completely and what would be expected, because well, if I understand your sentence correctly, I fail in about 10% of the cases. Does it mean that you have 90% accuracy, which is good, and feature importance stuff is totally not working for me? Sometimes it's not obvious, and sometimes it can be misleading. So you need to take it into consideration, and especially when because you're working with like the recording of match, you need to think maybe some data was written after the match ended, something that didn't really influence the match. And also take in consideration that fighting and UFC is very unpredictable. So that's a normal thing to see low accuracy from such data set.
Arna asked, I would like to see your solution for week 4, maybe by email. I don't mind because of certificate. So even though we will not provide you the solution for now until end of the course, but I will check your assignment, Arno. I will check your week 4 assignment, Arno, and I will give you hints and see if it's everything correct or tell you what you could improve. Okay, Arno? Hopefully that helps you out. But I will not send you the solution until we end with the course.
Integrity. Okay. We have a question in Twitch chat from OsDevelop. Hi, as the banking dataset has already an unaccomplished task, which looks for me currently quite much the same what we should do. Do we still have enough space there to do something different? Yes, if you want to do something different and you know how to do it, do it. We encourage it, but try to, as we put some requirements, like try to answer some questions. You can go very creative with those questions, with which we would really benefit, but we want to show, like, very important to see some storytelling with data. So don't ignore that part of the project.
Okay. Let's see. Anonymous asked, in UFC dataset I get test accuracy, test average, F1 score. I'm a bit confused. These are the I see. These are the cross validation. Well, yeah. I mean that's okay. So first of all, it's better than random. It's better than random.
Yeah, it's very nice. For like as a benchmark, the first model, I would say it's really
However, look at the last one at the end. The last how you call fold. He get only 6, 4, and 50 and 8%.
Yeah, but wait.
That's so. You see, so the first one, the first is good. The second is good. The third one is totally bad. That's like really overfitting here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but like you know, the point is not to make a perfect machine learning model. It's a whole project of working with data. So I wouldn't say that the evaluation of projects that we will do is will not be only focused on how well performs your machine learning model. It's like, what steps did you take to build a machine learning model? Is there some really conceptual mistakes that you did? That's what important.
Yeah, it's
No,
really, yeah. Please, Paul.
yeah, it's not like really important how good is accuracy of your model. We don't expect to, you know, to from you to have your first model immediately have the best results.
Exactly. Yeah. So really, it's more about the process, not how good the model in the end of the day. That will be important at your job. But for now, we really want to see the thought process. What were you thinking then? Even though it's a mistake, if the thought was legit but the implementation was wrong, that's also okay. We it's not like it's actually, if you had the right idea but you implement it in the wrong way, you know, that's like that was a technical problem, and that's okay. But if it was a mental problem, like, okay, your thought process was wrong, then maybe that's not so good, right? So I mean, don't worry about it too much. Anyway, next question we've got from Anon this time. I tried the League of Legends dataset and I get 99% accuracy. It seems a bit too good. Is it possible?
I would say, yeah, I would say, because I know I look in that data set, it's possible because there is features that are like immediately indicating win. So for example, there is something like, you know, speaking to people that working with League of Legends dataset and familiar with the features, there is a inhibitor amount of inhibitors destroyed. If it's equals 3, it's nearly automatical victory. So that's why you get 99. So like if you destroy enemy base, it's nearly automatical victory. So it's very rarely like other team can win if their base is destroyed. So that's why you get 99 accuracy. Here, I would really recommend to look in feature importance and try to understand how you get that 99% accuracy, and see, maybe eliminate those features that are indicating which is like very, very linear, very, very correlated with victory.
Arno provided his scores, so his random forest classifier scores, and to be honest, they're over 50%. The test, the recall and accuracy is over 50%, and even like one of the splits, he has also 91% accuracy. Sorry, recall. I mean, so yeah, I mean, Arno, just to so you know, it's like, you know, it's better than random. So you make us happy. So if you're better than a coin flip, then your machine learning algorithm provided more value. Now, it's very hard to get a really good score, you know, really, really good one. Because if you have a really good one, you know, Arno, quit your job and just do betting, right? Your AI algorithm can make you more money than your current job at that point.
Yeah. We don't encourage betting and gambling in any way. Okay. Okay. Let's go to Twitch chat, because us develop get further questions.
Okay, so let's answer his first one. Is it okay to predict the same target variable?
Yes, the whole point of that data set is to predict a target variable which is provided in data set. So if it's same if that's the question you're asking.
Okay, then the second question is more complicated. So in the data set, banking data set, it looks like illiterate people have good jobs, blue collar 8. Good job, blue collars 8, retired, free self-employed, free entrepreneurs 2, admins 1, housemate. So illiterate people have good jobs, blue collar 8. Where's the one which is the?
Read from the end. 1 housemate, 1 admin, 2 entrepreneurs, 3 self-employed, 3 retired, 8 blue collar.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's like we didn't collect those data sets, so we don't really know what really, like, we know overall this data set, but we didn't do too much feature engineering and analysis of that data set. I know that for banking there is a article provided which use that data set. Maybe you look into it. If you think that's a mistake and you think it's a good thing to replace it with unknown, do it. Write the description of what you are doing and your logic in your project, and we will look into it. Because as we said, it's not. We really want to see, like, do you have this machine learning data science approach when you do project step by step and argument your decisions. That's a big part of data science job. You need to be able to argument why you are doing the given transformation, and who is going to say you what is right, what is wrong. There is often cases where you need to try both and see what works better. So, try to replace with unknown, try without replacing unknown, and compare the result. Or do one of these ways and just argument, write a comment what you're doing.
Let's go back now to Aha's slides. We've got a continuation from Anon. Yeah, I did it in a way that I predict the red team wins. I did drop the blue wins column immediately, so I should check for other columns and maybe drop some more. Yes, you should. Maybe check if, like, do the simple correlation, right? If they're like 99% correlated, maybe that's not so good. Maybe, like as Bogdan said, if the base the base is destroyed, maybe that's a big giveaway. Maybe that's very misleading, a bit, and not ideal for predicting. So I would recommend you would go a bit deeper, Anon, just to check. And if you don't have time, at least explain, right? Okay, good. You didn't have time to do it completely, your analysis as you wished, because deadline. But at least explain what you would have done next. So it's really thought process, very important. But I think for this, you should have time. It's df.correlation. Check what's correlated with the target variable. That's the most important, and see and go on from there.
Yeah.
Lot of questions we have today.
Yeah, that's very good. It's great to see that people, finding creative ways, working on the projects, finding the questions, problems, looking for solutions.
Yes.
Yeah, and as those data sets are quite real, so they are not designed specifically to demonstrate how machine learning working. Because, for example, if you take iris data set that is used in every machine learning tutorial, you would get very good accuracy scores and evaluation, and it would work perfectly. But with these data sets, you can show some transformation, show some thought process. There is not right, wrong. There is different ways to approaching this problem.
That was a lot of questions. I hope you guys, all of you who had your questions, hopefully we could have helped you progress in your assignments. Yeah, I just want to point it out. So we will extend just by 2 days the project assignment. If you already submitted something or you did more, that's fine, because as long as it's on GitHub, we're not gonna like, oh, what you committed, let's say 2 days ago. No, we're just gonna open up on Tuesday evening or Thursday. Wednesday. And on Wednesday we're gonna see what's already there. So though, if you felt like, oh, I want to do more and I have time and you have some ideas, no, and if you already submitted, no problem, right? So I would just submit submit as much as much you did. If you want to do and didn't have time, explain your thought processes, what you did so far and what you want to do next, because those are where the real value is.
Yeah. And I would recommend everybody to, if you started working but didn't finish, submit, like put it on GitHub, because it will motivate you to finish project. I don't want you to be discouraged because you missed deadline. Put it on GitHub and finish it till the end of May, so we can show it to other people. Don't be discouraged. It's the project is for you. Its main goal of this project is that you can show it to your potential employer, or just to impress other people, like how cool you are, that you are a data scientist.
Okay, we'll stay I guess like 5 more minutes until if we don't get any questions, then I guess we will stop the stream.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess let's talk about so we talked about the deadline. We're gonna write an email for that. So yeah, for those who are watching this later. Yeah, so certification. So if you did all assignments and you did also the final project, don't forget to send the email with your real names, and the emails, from the email you submitted your assignments from, and it's already, and yeah, so you can give you the certificate. The certificate, as a reminder, the way it works, we will provide you a link. This one you can share publicly. You can put it on your LinkedIn page. We won't it will be with your real name on it, but we won't be on our course website. So it's not like, oh, we will show it to everybody who finished the course. No, it's we respect your privacy. If you want to share it, if you don't, it's up to you. We just provide you a link where you can prove to other people that you did the course. That's the whole purpose of the certificate, right? Okay. Yeah, I guess we answered the most people questions. I guess
I think yes, and no more questions coming, so we can give people time to work, not delay them, not make them stuck with us, but let them just go and do some data science.
Okay, then thank you everybody for your questions. We are really excited to see your final projects. And in that case, any final words, Bogdan, for encouragement?
So maybe if you still have some misunderstanding, drop us mail. You can still reach us by email, and we will try our best to provide you with the answer and explanations.
Okay, guys. So I guess that's it from our side. Let me check one more time on Alha's slides if there were any questions. No, there's no more. Okay, then. Have a great Thursday and a motivated weekend, and we see us then next week. Oh, on Tuesday actually again. Tuesday we have again our Q&A session. Oh yeah.
Did we? I thought we were like, okay.
Oh okay. No. Oh wait, it's on 10th
of
May.
No, we didn't have on Tuesday. We have from like next week. We have Thursday, and
but next Thursday we have the showcase. So it's actually next week.
Yeah. Next week okay. is a presentation.
Yeah. Okay. There. No. Okay. I forgot. Yeah. I mixed stuff up. Okay. Good then. Then we see us then next Thursday for the final presentations. We'll do the showcase. We will give a recap of everything what we did the past weeks. And until then, good luck, guys. Bye bye.